One of the stronger witnesses the prosecution has presented, and one of their most memorable, was Ron Shipp. Shipp, as you recall, was a former LAPD cop and was also a longtime friend of OJ Simpson's. But on the stand, he testified against the defendant.
I'm doing this for my conscience and my peace of mind. I would not have the blood of Nicole on Ron Shipp. I can sleep at night, unlike a lot of others.
Shipp's been silent since leaving the witness stand 5 months ago. But yesterday, he spoke with me about his testimony and the backlash he suffered for speaking out.
Sometimes when I'm out, and it's not often, but at times, you know, I'll be walking on the street or doing my job, and a couple of my African-American brothers will yell, "Hey, sellout."
But you understand why they're saying it?
Well, yeah, he's OJ.
You must have expected some kind of backlash, Ron.
Yeah, I did. I did expect a little bit. And it's probably been a little bit more than I expected.
How and when did you first hear about the murders, Ron?
It was the 13th, and I was inside a bank, and my mom paged me. I called her up, and she said, "Nicole Simpson's been found dead."
This was early on that Monday morning?
It was about 10 o'clock.
What'd you think?
I mean, I don't know if I should answer that right now. I can't answer that.
Did OJ cross your mind?
I'll say that one of the things that did cross my mind.
When did you find out the circumstances of her death?
I called the house.
Rockingham or Bundy?
I called Rockingham. Mark answered the phone.
Mark.
Furman.
Okay.
I was in such shock, I couldn't, I really couldn't believe it was what I was hearing, you know. And I just asked him, was Nicole really dead? And he said, yes. And I asked him if OJ did it. And he said, I cannot answer that question.
Doesn't that, in retrospect, seem a strange question when you find out that one friend is dead, to call another one and say, did that one do it?
No, I guess it's back to what you just, since you seem you got your answer out of me anyway, but back to what you just asked me, and you know, domestic violence, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
How'd you wind up at his house that night?
Drove over there. Got off work, drove over there.
When you first saw him, what do you remember? What'd you say? What did he say? What'd you do?
First thing I did, obviously, I mean, I couldn't help it. I saw his finger was bandaged.
Left hand.
Yeah, so I asked him what happened. It's the only question I ever asked.
That's before, hey man, I'm sorry, hey, this is horrible, hey.
I don't even think I said that. It was weird, man. It was weird. We were up here looking at over and over them showing Nicole and Ron's bodies on TV, and then they'd flash back and show OJ and the handcuffs and stuff, man. And I'm looking at him sitting there, and I'm like, this is weird.
Any tears that night from him?
I didn't see any.
Any sign of remorse?
I didn't see any.
You must have thought that strange.
Very strange.
You can see more of that interview with Ron Shipp tonight on Dateline NBC at 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll also have more with Shipp tomorrow morning on Today. It's 7:21. We're back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.